Welcome to Duster Gymnasium here in Beaver, Oklahoma for this championship round matchup between the Balko Bison and the Goodwell Eagles. You've just listened to the Turpin Lady Cardinals defeat the Balko Lady Bison by a score of 62-33. I think was the final. I don't know, I tried to wipe it out of my memory already. Goodwell coming into today's game ranked number 17 in the state, and they are 8-0. Balko coming into today's game with a record of 3 wins and no losses, just coming fresh off of football season, still trying to get into their basketball form. Goodwell got into this championship round matchup by defeating Fowler, Kansas in the first round 62-17, and Beaver in the second round 68-32, so not much of a matchup in either of their two games. They're averaging 62.8 points a game through 8 games and 65.3 points a game in their last 4. They're allowing 34.8 points a game through the season. And they are undefeated, and they're destroying everybody, with their closest game being a 16-point victory over number 9 ranked Tyrone. They have not been tested this season, even against very good opposition. For the Balko Bison, they defeated the Turpin JV Cardinals by a score of 48-29 in the first round, and they defeated Turpin's varsity team by a score of 38-29 in the second round. They're averaging 44.7 points a game through their first 3 games, and they're giving up 29 points a game. And when I say averaging 29 points a game, I mean they've given up 29 points a game in each game for their first 3 games of the season. The defense has been the identity in the early part of the season for the Bison. They do need to tighten up their defense in the paint, however. They got lucky last night with Turpin missing a lot of wide open shots from right underneath the basket. They're not going to be so lucky tonight. This is easily going to be their toughest test of the season. Goodwell has a height advantage at nearly every position on the floor, and they're going to need to use that tonight if they're going to defeat the Bison in this game. Balko has the physicality advantage at nearly every position on the floor, and they're going to need to use that if they're going to win tonight's game. Balko won the last matchup between these two teams 49-48 in the Regional Consolation Championship on a last-second shot by Adam Creason. The people still talk about in Balko. These two teams do not like each other. The schools do not like each other, and the dislike goes both ways. Expect this game to be very physical, and these players, unlike Turpin, these players are not friends off the court. And so this is going to be a physical game, and the officials are going to need to get control of this game early, or it's going to get very chippy very fast. We have the Balko Bison, the number 17 Goodwell Eagles, on the Balko Bison Sports Network. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to have the starting lineup and the matchup tonight between Balko and Goodwell in this championship game. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Duster Arena here in Beaver, Oklahoma for this championship round matchup between the Balko Bison and the number 17 Goodwell Eagles. Starting lineups for tonight's game first for the visiting Balko Bison, number 1 Braxton Fowler, number 3 Nathan Smith, number 5 Jaden Hall, number 15 Mason Ramju, number 32 Adam Creason. Bison are 3-0 and are coached by Jake Regier. For the number 17 Goodwell Eagles, coached by Sean Strain. Number 2, Christian Galcine. Number 3, Victor Ramirez. Number 4, Jaden Harold. Number 20, Ben Schreiner. And number 23, Abel Espino. So for Goodwell, that'll be Galcine, Ramirez, Harold, Schreiner, and Espino. For Balko, it will be Fowler, Smith, Hall, Ramju, and Creason. They're doing in-arena starting lineups. So Balko sporting a new look tonight. They will be in road gray uniforms with a white bison head on the chest, white block lettering and maroon trim. They will be going from right to left across your screen. Goodwell will be in their home white uniforms with gold lettering and purple trim, and they will be going from left to right across your screen. Doing in-arena lineups right now. Balko circling up in on the logo, now making their way to the sideline, announcing Goodwell's lineup here in the arena. And Media Row is packed for this one. Multiple outlets from Goodwell here for this one. Beaver's outlet is broadcasting. We're broadcasting, so the media Row is pretty well packed out tonight. For this championship matchup between the Balko Bison and the Goodwell Eagles, Balko was not expected to be here. Again, they just a week ago were playing in the state championship game in football, and now here they are in the championship match of the Beaver River Invitational. So already, regardless of the result, this has been a very successful tournament for the Bison, and we've seen, I think, as much or maybe even more than we expected to see from them. Goodwell was expected to be here. They've been dominating everybody all season long. Their closest game was a 16-point victory over number 9 ranked Tyrone, and that's no small feat. Bison are on the floor. Goodwell taking the floor. It's going to be Jaden Hall jumping for the Bison against Ben Schreiner for the Eagles. Players very dismissive of each other as they come onto the floor. Like I said, this is going to be a very physical game. These guys do not like each other, and so this is going to be very interesting. Tip is controlled by the Eagles, and we're underway. Into the front court very quickly. Crossover dribble driving in. Pass over to Schreiner. Shots off the glass and good. Ben Schreiner with the first points immediately, and it's 2-0 favor Goodwell. Into the front court is Adam Creason. He throws it away. And so a turnover for the Bison on their first possession. Bison are going to need to calm down, relax, and they're going to have to press Goodwell. They're going to have to make this a physical game if they're going to have any shot. But Goodwell's so fast, I don't know the Balko's going to be able to. Ball's on the far side being guarded by Hall. Hall deflected, knocked away and stolen by Creason. Creason loses control in the backcourt, is knocked away and stolen back. Ball soccered around a little bit, picked up and into the front court now. Shot off the glass and good by Jaden Harold. 4 quick points for the Eagles, and it's 4-0 favor Goodwell. 7:15 bounce pass is deflected in the backcourt. Knocked away, tie ball. Possession arrow favors Balko. Goodwell already controlling this game. And this is not what Coach Regier wants to see in the first minute. Because if they're being out-physicaled in the first minute of the game, once they get later in the game, it's going to be a problem. Creason with the ball being guarded in the backcourt. Pass is deflected but picked up by Ramju. Ramju hanging off the Fowler, and Balko looking to set the offense. For the first time, Balko really kind of running a set offense. Fowler with the ball, cross-court pass to Smith. Smith wide open, three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Ramju. Bounce pass to Creason. Creason through a double team, loses control. Picks it up now. Nathan Smith with it, passing out to Braxton Fowler, and Balko's going to reset the offense. 6:43 to go here in the first quarter. Fowler being guarded very closely by Christian Galcine. Being hounded between the circles. Utilizing the Creason screen. Give and go to Creason. Shot is up, no good, and he's fouled on the shot. Foul's going to be on Goodwell, Abel Espino. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul. Foul on the shot, so they're going to give Adam Creason 2 free throws. Creason's been the top scorer the last couple games for the Bison. Has the ball, first free throws on the way, around the rim, and good. Adam Creason gets the Bison on the scoreboard with 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. Creason spins the ball, takes a couple dribbles, second free throw is on the way, and it is good. So Creason goes 2 for 2 from the line, and it's 4-2 favor Goodwell. 6.5 to go here in the quarter. Long outlet in front of everybody. It's gathered in by the Eagles. Back to Schreiner. Schreiner bounce pass to the wing. Driving in, and the layup for Victor Ramirez is good. 2 points for Ramirez. It's 6-2 favor Balko. Full court press being employed by the Eagles. Fowler with the ball, dribbling into a double team, reverses course, passes over to Creason. Creason being guarded by Galcine. Picks it up, pass out of a double team. Braxton Fowler now calling the offense from between the circles. He's met out there by Jaden Harold. Fowler calling the play. Driving in now, three-pointer from the top of the key. Bang! Basket good by Braxton Fowler, his first basket of the game, and it's a 1-point lead for Goodwell, 6-5. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Into the front court is Christian Galcine. Now over to the wing on the near side. Ben Schreiner has it, give and go, nice shot. Abel Espino with the basket. That's 8-5, 4 baskets by 4 different Eagles in the early going here. 8-5 Goodwell. Creason with the ball in the backcourt, being guarded by Galcine, driving across the timeline, and he's fouled in the backcourt. Foul on Victor Ramirez. That'll be his first personal foul, second team foul. Coach Regier quite upset at the Bison for the way they executed that. It will be Balko basketball. Inbounding on the far side, Jaden Hall to do the inbounding honors for the Bison. Being pressed by Schreiner, looking to inbound, does so to Nathan Smith. And we have a double dribble. He caught the ball, took a dribble, set it, and dribbled it again. That is an egregious rules violation. It will be a turnover. Goodwell basketball in the backcourt. 5:30 to go in the first half. 8-5 the score. Favor the Eagles. On to the far side, Jaden Harold has the ball being guarded by Hall. Driving in on Hall. Pass is deflected and stolen. Nathan Smith with it now in the backcourt. Pressured. He'll pass over to Braxton Fowler. Full court press being employed by Goodwell. Double teamed in the backcourt, looking to get rid of it. Can't. Have a timeout called by Coach Regier. We'll take it with him. 5:13 to go here in the first quarter. 8-5 the score favor Goodwell. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium here. Duster Gymnasium. I'm trying to claim this for ours. This is a really nice facility. If you're not familiar with Duster Arena here in Beaver, this is a very nice facility. So it's Duster Arena in Beaver, where the Goodwell Eagles lead Balko by a score of 8-5, 5:13 to go in the quarter. Coach Regier imploring with his team to be more aggressive on the offensive end. Creason with the ball being guarded by Galcine. He brings it across the timeline, passes up to Braxton Fowler on the wing. He's met out there by Ben Schreiner, and they're going to reset the offense. Utilizing the Creason screen, three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Schreiner, and Goodwell's going to come back the other way. They have numbers in the front court if they hurry. Galcine driving in, thought about the jumper, opted not to take it, off the glass, and we have a foul on the rebound. No, they called a tie ball. There was an awful lot of body for a tie ball. So it will be Goodwell basketball. I'm not really sure why that was a jump ball, because that was all body. Rebounded by Braxton Fowler, and Bison are going to come back the other way. Fowler trying to get across the timeline, can't. He finally does get it across, being guarded very closely by Christian Galcine. Wraparound pass over to Smith, now to Fowler on the near side. Free throw line extended. Pass is deflected, picked up by Fowler. Balko's going to reset the offense. 4:15 to go here in the first quarter. 8-5 your score. Favor Goodwell. Between the legs pass now over, between the legs dribble over to Smith. Now between the circles. Ramju holds it high above his head. Still has his dribble. Takes one. Passing over to Fowler. Fowler being guarded by Galcine. He's going to drive in. Ball deflected and driven all the way to the far side. Balko to reset the offense again. Excellent defense by Galcine on Fowler. There's a 5-second violation on Fowler for not advancing the ball. Will be another turnover for the Bison. Will be Goodwell basketball inbounding on the far side. Aiden Gonzalez into the game now for the Eagles, replacing Victor Ramirez. Schreiner with the ball on the far side of the free throw line extended, driving in on crease and spin move, pass it back out. We have a double dribble violation on Schreiner. To me, it looked like a hesitation dribble. The referee saw it differently. It'll be Balko basketball because what I saw doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters are the gray shirts on the floor. Jaden Hall bringing it across the timeline on the far side. Met by Gonzalez, passing it off to Nathan Smith. Coach Aguirre trying to direct traffic from this sideline, 3:15 to go. Smith with the ball, passing over to Creason. Creason thought about the three, opted not to take it. Dishes out to Fowler. Fowler, three-pointer from the wing, bang! Basket good by Braxton Fowler, his second three-pointer. 6 points to him, and we're tied at 8 with 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Long outlet. Hall goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Three-pointer off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Schreiner, put back from 10, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded, picked up by Galcine. Galcine's going to drive in, shot off the glass, no good. Another put back by Galcine, and that's good. Goodwell's a very good team, and you cannot give them 5 shots at the basket from point-blank range. They'll eventually convert. So 5 baskets for Goodwell from 5 different Eagles players. As Creason brings it across the timeline, passing out of a double team. Over to Braxton Fowler on the far side. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. 10-8 the score favor Goodwell. Braxton Fowler from 3. Off the front iron, no good. Hall chases down the rebound. Balko to reset the offense. Braxton Fowler again now holding the ball. About 35 feet from the basket. Taking his dribble, he's met by Mason Taylor. Losing control. 2 Bison go down. Goodwell with numbers on the far side. Aiden Gonzalez driving all the way. Shots off the glass. No good. He's fouled by Braxton Fowler. That'll be Fowler's first team foul. And they'll put Aiden Gonzalez at the line to shoot 2 for the Eagles. Nathan Cardwell set to check into the game for the Bison. First free throw by the junior is on the way and good. So Gonzalez with his first point. It's a 3-point lead for Goodwell, 11-8. Second free throw forthcoming. Mason Ramju will find a seat on the bench for the Bison. Gonzalez's second free throw is up. Around the rim, no good. Rebound, batted out of bounds by Schreiner. It will be Balko basketball. 2:08 to go in the first quarter. 11-8 the score favor Goodwell. Nathan Smith to do the inbounding honors for the Bison. Full court press being employed by the Eagles. Adam Creason with the ball. Met in the backcourt. Pass is deflected out of bounds off of Jaden Hall, and it will be Goodwell basketball. Not sure why a 45-foot cross-court pass was a good idea, and apparently it wasn't, judging by Coach Regere's reaction. So it will be Goodwell basketball in the front court. Inbound goes to Christian Galcine. Galcine driving in now, handing it off to Abel Espino. Espino pass over to Galcine, gets his own rebound. Ball is loose, picked up and stolen by Balko. Loose on the floor, deflected out of bounds, kicked out of bounds by Ben Schreiner, and it will be Goodwell basketball. It will be Balko basketball, looking to inbound in the coffin corner on the far side. Braxton Fowler to do the inbounding honors. Full court press again being employed by the Eagles. Inbound goes to Creason, back to Fowler. Fowler looking to get rid of it. Can't. Ball's deflected. He gets it back. He brings it across the timeline himself. Now being guarded by Christian Galcine. 1:30 to go. Utilizing the Creason screen over to Nathan Smith. Smith thought about a jumper, opted not to take it, bringing it back out. Crossover dribble. Wide dribble, loses control. Long pass goes to Creason, deflected and stolen, coming back the other way. The layup is no good by Abel Espino. We have a foul on Adam Creason. It'll be Creason's first personal foul, second team foul, and Abel Espino will be at the line for the Eagles to shoot 2. Goodwell 1 of 2 from the line so far in the game. Espino with his first foul shots of the game. Couple of substitutions set to come in for the Eagles after the first free throw. Shot is on the way and good. Espino now with 3 points. Into the game for Goodwell will be Victor Ramirez and Jaden Harold, replacing Mason Taylor and Christian Galcine. Second free throw forthcoming for Espino, and it is good. Espino goes 2 for 2 from the line. Lead back up now to 5 for the Eagles at 13-8. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Inbound goes to Adam Creason. on the far side. Double teamed in the backcourt, looking to get rid of it. Does so to Fowler across the timeline. Fowler with the ball being pressured heavily, splitting a double team. Shots off the glass. Hey, good, and it's foul. Braxton Fowler with the basket. Goodwell foul on Aiden Gonzalez. That'll be his first personal foul, third team foul. Fowler at the line to attempt to complete the three-point play. And that was desperately needed by Balko as their offense had stalled completely. Free throw is on the way, off the front iron, no good, rebounded by Ben Schreiner. So Fowler fails to complete the three-point play. Driving in, we have a foul. Foul's going to be on, I think, Nathan Smith. Foul is going to be on Nathan Smith. It'll be his first personal foul. Third team foul at the line for Goodwell. Abel Espino to shoot two. First free throw is up and good. The junior from Goodwell now with a second free throw on the way, and it is good. Man, his free throws are barely even hitting the net. They're just going straight through. So Espino goes 2 for 2. He has 6 points. The inbound is deflected out of bounds by Schreiner. It will be Balko basketball. Inbounding now on the far sideline. 56.7 seconds left to go here in the quarter. 15-10 the score. Favor Goodwell. Late in the first quarter. Inbound goes to Creason. Being pressured in the backcourt by Schreiner, and he's fouled by Schreiner. It'll be the first foul by Schreiner, and it'll be the fourth team foul for the Eagles. And Goodwell will inbound on the far sideline. Inbound goes to Adam Creason, and it will be Balko basketball. Creason bringing it across the timeline. Over to Nathan Smith. Smith has the ball. I think that may have been intended for Cardwell, but it went to Smith instead. Hall with his deflected and stolen. Abel Espino now with it, coming quickly back the other way. Goodwell with numbers if they hurry. Outlet goes to Ben Schreiner ahead of everybody. The layup is off the glass. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Creason. Balko to come back the other way. 31 seconds to go here in the quarter. Creason with it, being double teamed in the backcourt. Pass over to Hall. Hall's going to drive in. Over to Nathan Cardwell. Cardwell for three. In and out, no good. Rebound is picked up by Espino. Ball's deflected and stolen by Nathan Smith. Smith loses control of it and is stolen back the other way. Goodwell basketball, crossover dribble into the front court. Is Espino going in, shot off the glass, no good, and a foul. And that's going to be on Nathan Smith. I think that's on Nathan Smith. That'll be Smith's second personal foul. Fourth team foul, and it'll put Espino back at the line. Espino's first free throw is up and good. Espino 5 for 5 from the line in the quarter. Mason Romju replacing Nathan Smith. Coach Regier giving Smith an earfuls. The second free throw from Espino is on the way and good. 8 points in the quarter for Espino. A 6-point lead for Goodwell. Actually, a 7-point lead for Goodwell. It's 17-10. Balko looking to inbound. They can't. Do so to Adam Creason in the backcourt. Pressured heavily. Triple team. Dribbles through. Knocked away and stolen. Come back the other way. 4-on-1. Espino in front of everybody. The shot is off the glass and good. 10 points for Espino all in the quarter. And that's the end of the quarter with the score. Goodwell 19. Balko 10. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the first quarter recap. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Duster Arena here in Beaver, Oklahoma, where the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles lead Balko by a score of 19-10. Eagles being paced by Abel Espino with 10 points in the first quarter. He matching the Bison all by himself. Baskets, 2-point baskets for Ben Schreiner, Christian Galcine, Victor Ramirez, and Jaden Harold, and Aiden Gonzalez with 1 to give Goodwell 19. Braxton Fowler leading the way for the Bison with 8, and then 2 points for Adam Creason. And that gets us to where we are, 19-10. It will be Balko basketball to start the second quarter. Balko again, their charcoal gray uniforms with the white lettering and maroon trim going from right to left across your screen. Goodwell going left to right. Officials talking to some of the Goodwell players. There may have been an issue maybe with some blood or something, but they got everything squared away, and we're ready to start action here in the second quarter. Game not out of hand just yet for Balko, but they've got to control things here in the early going. Jaden Hall with the ball near the timeline, brings it forward, passes over to Nathan Cardwell on the near side, looking to get rid of it, cannot do so. Takes a three-pointer instead, off the back iron, no good, rebounded, deflected, and we're going to have a foul by Mason Ramju. That'll be Ramju's first personal foul, 15th foul. Balko getting really sloppy with the fouls here in the last 3 minutes of game action or so. All 5 fouls being committed inside the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Long three-pointer for Espino is off the side iron, no good, rebounded by Nathan Cardwell. Balko coming back the other way. Fowler has the ball, and he's fouled in the backcourt. Foul is going to be on Victor Ramirez. That'll be Ramirez's second personal foul. Subbing into the game for Goodwell will be Christian Galcine replacing Victor Ramirez. Jaden Hall with the ball now in the backcourt. Pressured by Schreiner up to Creason, now over to Fowler between the circles, and he's going to call the offense. Fowler being guarded by Espino. Bounce pass over to Ramju. Ramju thought about the long jumper, opted not to take it. Nathan Cardwell now over the head pass to Fowler between the circles. Holding the ball at his hip, ball's knocked away. Picked up by Ramju. Bounce pass to Creason on the block, turnaround jumper from 14, off the glass, and good. Nice shot by Adam Creason. 4 points for him, and it's a 19-12 game favor Goodwell, just over a minute into the second quarter. Schreiner with the shot off the glass, good. Schreiner was cutting, and he was found wide open in the paint. Fowler can't get rid of it, does so to Hall. Hall looks to advance it, can't, gets it over to Creason. Creason loses control of it. Offensive foul, he was out of control. So that'll be a second foul on Adam Creason. So 2 fouls on Smith and 2 fouls on Creason. Nathan Smith to come back into the game, replacing Nathan Cardwell. So Creason and Smith are both going to have to be very careful now for the rest of the half if they don't pick up a third foul. Goodwell with a 9-point lead and the ball, 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court, Jaden Harold has the ball being guarded by Nathan Smith. Hesitation dribble, passes into the paint. Schreiner has it, lose control. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez spin move, finds Espino in the paint. Shot is off the glass and good. 12 points for Abel Espino, and it's an 11-point lead for Goodwell at 23-12. Fowler trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Hall, who gives it back to Fowler now in the front court. 5:55 to go here in the first half. 23-12 your score favor Goodwell over Balko. Goodwell's a very good team, very well coached. Fowler hesitation dribble, pulls it back out. Goodwell playing man defense, and I think this may be the first time all year that Balko has seen a man defense. Fowler loses control and it's stolen, coming back the other way. 3-on-1 break, Schreiner goes in, the ball is deflected by Creason, knocked out of bounds, but it will be Goodwell basketball. Creason getting back defensively for the Bison. Abel Espino to inbound on the near sideline next to the Balko bench. Long outlet goes to Gonzalez. Over now to Harold. Harold bounce pass to the wing, to the block. Schreiner spin move around Creason, shots off the glass, no good, rebounded by Hall. Balko wanting to advance it, coming the other way. Fowler with the ball into the front court now is Adam Creason. Creason cross-court pass to Ramju. Ramju over to Fowler. Dribbling on the far side, bounce pass to Ramju. Over to Creason. Creason has the ball being guarded by Gonzalez. Ball's deflected out of bounds and saved to Smith. A lot of contact, nothing called. Creason's going to drive all the way in, loses control, picks it back up. Shots off the glass and good. Basket good by Adam Creason. 6 points for him, and it's 23-14. Favor Goodwell coming quickly back the other way. Galcine in the front court over to Espino for 3 off the front iron, no good. Rebound by Schreiner, put back is no good. Rebounded by Braxton Fowler. Heavy pressure in the backcourt. Splits the double team over to Jaden Hall. Hall has it. Hesitates to bring it across the timeline. Does so over to Nathan Smith for three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound going out of bounds to the Goodwell bench, and it will be Eagle basketball with 4:21 to go here in the second quarter. 23-14, the score favor Goodwell. Inbound goes to Christian Galcine, who's going to walk it diagonally across the timeline toward the far side. Surveying the defense, Balko employing a 2-1-2 zone. Gonzalez with the ball, crossover dribble, takes the three-pointer. Off the back iron and over the backboard, no good. It will be Balko basketball. Approaching the halfway point of the second quarter, and if Balko's going to make a move in this half, they've got to do it pretty well right now. Goodwell has firmly established control of this game, and the Bison are going to have to do everything that they can to break that control. Creason double teamed in the backcourt, passes Gonzalez, he dribbles into the front court. Ramju with the ball, wraparound shot is good for Mason Ramju, his first basket of the game. It's now a 7-point game, 23-16. Into the front court is Goodwell. Three-pointer from Galcine is no good. Rebound by Hall. Balko looking to come back the other way. 3:43 to go here in the first half. Hall calling for some help in the backcourt, doesn't quite get it. Passes back to Fowler, who's going to come across the timeline diagonally on the far side. Met by Galcine. Now he's double teamed over there. Over to Adam Creason. Creason to Hall, wide open in the paint. Shots off the glass. Good, and foul. Basket good for Jaden Hall, and a foul on Jaden Harold. That'll be Harold's first personal foul. 15 foul at the line for Balko will be Jaden Hall in an attempt to complete the three-point play. Timeout on the floor called by Goodwell. We'll take it with them. 3:29 to go here in the second quarter. Goodwell 23, Balko 18. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Duster Arena here in Beaver, Oklahoma, where the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles lead the Balko Bison by a score of 23-18. Jaden Hall at the line to shoot one and attempt to complete a three-point play. Goodwell has dominated this game as far as pace and action, but Balko has kind of stayed close enough to be within shouting distance, and now they're starting to close that gap a little bit as the free throw from Hall is good. So 3 points for Hall. And it's a 4-point game now, 23-19, 3:25 to go here in the first half. Into the front court is Espino, over to Schreiner. Schreiner double team, dribbles through it, shot is blocked by Creason, picked up, come back the other way, and we have a foul. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Galcine. That'll be Galcine's first personal foul. 16 foul, and it will be Balko basketball inbounding on the baseline. Oh no, it's going to be 1 and, oh well, I say it was 1 and 1. It is 1 and 1. So Adam Creason will be at the line to shoot a 1 and 1. Wasn't sure exactly how many team fouls there were. The official scorekeeper was a little slow in getting that one entered, and I don't trust my numbers for anything, so I'm just going off of what they say on the floor. So Adam Creason, the senior, at the line to shoot a 1 and 1. Creason with 6 points so far. Free throw is on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, knocked away out of bounds. Off of Mason Ramju, and it will be Goodwell basketball. 23-19 the score favor Goodwell. A game that's much closer than I think anyone anticipated, at least at this point. We've seen already, though, the Goodwell can put up points in bunches. Mason Taylor reverses course over now to Jaden Harold. Back to Taylor. Met between the circles by Nathan Smith, being guarded out there. Back to Harold. Harold being guarded by Hall. Back to Taylor. Taylor looking to get rid of it, does so to Galcine. Galcine over to Espino. Espino's going to drive in through the whole defense, off the glass and good. Man, Abel Espino is having a half. 14 points for the junior, and the lead for the Eagles is back up to 6 at 25-19. Braxton Fowler bringing it across the timeline, being guarded closely by Galcine. Over to Nathan Smith. Mason Ramju. Now Braxton Fowler on the near side holds the ball high above his head. Look. Still has the dribble, but passes over to Creason. Creason from 17 off the back iron, no good. Rebounded loose. Foul's going to be on Nathan Smith. That's going to be Smith's third personal foul, and so he'll be done for the half. So loose ball foul on Nathan Smith. He's going to have a seat. And Jaden Harold will be at the line to shoot 1 and 1. The official signaled 2 shots. It shouldn't be, should just be 1 and 1. Free throws on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Jaden Hall. 25-19 the score, favor Goodwell. 2:18 to go here in the half. Braxton Fowler behind the back dribble, brings it across the timeline. He's being guarded by Galcine, utilizing the crease and screen, passes over to Hall. Hall with the ball now near the far sideline, passing over to Cardwell. Cardwell to Crease, and Crease into Fowler now on the near side. Driving in all the way, shot off the glass. No good, rebounded by Hall. Putbacks off the glass. No good, but he's fouled. Balko's aggression on the offensive end is starting to pay off. Foul's going to be on Jaden Harold. That'll be his second personal foul. 8th team foul. Let's see if they say it was on the shot or was it on the floor. Because that's going to matter if it's 2 shots or 1 and 1. At either rate, the senior at the line, his first free throw's on the way and good, so it doesn't matter. Turns out it was a 2-shot foul anyway. But the basket good for Hall. Taking a couple dribble shots on the way, and good. Hall 3 for 3 from the line in the early going of this one. Stepping into the game for Goodwell will be Aiden Gonzalez, replacing Jaden Harold. 25-21 the score, favor Goodwell. The number 17 ranked Eagles were expected to win this tournament. Balko giving them a game at least so far in the early going. Espino on the far side now over to Taylor. Taylor dipping under the defense, passing back to Espino. Now on the near side, Schreiner holding the ball high above his head to a cutting Espino. All those shots off the glass, good, and he's fouled. Basket's going to be good for Abel Espino. Balko foul on Nathan Cardwell. That'll be his first personal foul. Basket good for Espino. That's 16 points for Espino in the first half. Second free throw, or the free throw is up and good. So Espino's able to complete the 3-point play. Espino was 7 for 7 from the foul line. And when you hit all your free throws and you make every shot that you take, that's a good combination. And he's quite the weapon for Coach Strain and the Eagles. Fowler into the front court. Passing over to Hall now, holds the ball and passes it to Cardwell. Cardwell over to Creason. Creason for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound will race over to the side. Deflected out of bounds, or no, not out of bounds. Long outlet is deflected into the backcourt and saved to Ramju. Balko's going to reset the offense with 1:05 to go here in the quarter. A 7-point lead for the Eagles at 28-21. Balko, as we've seen for a while now, is able to produce touchdowns in a hurry, so they should be able to make this up. Pass over to Cardwell. Cardwell thought about the 25-foot jumper, opted not to take it. I think Coach Regier would have lost his mind if he'd have taken that. Braxton Fowler with the ball, being guarded closely by Galcine. Behind the back dribble, looking to get rid of it. Bounce pass over to Fowler. Fowler to Creason. Creason pass out of a triple team. Fowler driving in, shot off the glass. No good, offensive foul. Foul's going to be on Ramju. It'll be his second personal foul. Half a minute to go here in the half. 28-21 the score, favor Goodwell. Into the front court now. Espino thought about the long 3-pointer. I believe he would have made that. He hasn't missed anything, I don't think. Gonzalez with the ball. Bounce pass now to the elbow. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez being guarded by Hall. Hall tries to knock the ball over to Schreiner. Schreiner wide open. Basket good. 6 points for Schreiner. It's a 9-point lead for the Eagles. 10 seconds in the half. Braxton Fowler now into the front court. Crossover dribble. Has the ball backing back out. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3. Creason driving in. Nathan Cardwell. 3-pointer at the buzzer. Off the back iron. No good. That's the end of the first half. With the score, Goodwell 30. Balko 21. We're going to take a quick break. Balko buys the basketball. Continue in just a moment.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, if you need anything like during the game, just come on over because I keep these at live time. So yeah, you're welcome anytime. If there's any errors, it'll be my fault. Trying to keep live stats is hard. Just got a complaint saying they're hearing obscenities being yelled from the crowd. It's going through the feed, so I gotta be careful. I didn't hear any, but I'm operating like this, so I.
I haven't heard it. But, yeah, I just would watch it.
I mean, admittedly, I'm talking the entire time, but yeah, so. I have no idea. I don't know.
Unless it's just picking up.
Right, yeah, unless there's some interference somewhere, which I guess is possible. I know, like I said, I'm not hearing anything, and if you're not hearing anything, and you don't have the headset on, so. Okay. Welcome back to Duster Arena here in Beaver, Oklahoma, where the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles lead the Balko Bison by a score of 30-21. A game that's much closer than I think anyone really anticipated it being. For the Balko Bison, they're being paced by Braxton Fowler, who has 8 points, 6 for Adam Creason, 5 for Jaden Hall, and 2 for Mason Ramju. A little bit of foul trouble for Balko as Nathan Smith has 3 fouls for the Bison. For the number 17 ranked Eagles, Abel Espino, it is his show in the first half. 17 points, 6 of 6 from the floor, 7 of 7 from the foul line. Correction, 5 of 5 from the floor, 7 of 7 from the foul line. 17 points for Espino to lead all scorers. 6 for Ben Schreiner, 2 apiece for Christian Galcine, Victor Ramirez, and Jaden Harold, and 1 point for Aiden Gonzalez. Add everything up, and that gets us to where we are. Goodwell 30, Balko 21. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the keys to victory in the second half and exciting third quarter action from this 2021 Beaver River Invitational Championship game. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. It's going. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, seriously, if you need anything, you're welcome to everything I've got. Welcome back to Duster Arena here in Beaver, Oklahoma. 7 seconds in, we have a foul on Mason Romju. It'll be his third personal foul, first team foul. Goodwell with the ball to start the half, moving from right to left across your screen. Sorry for the technical difficulty, but we've got everything back squared away now. Jaden Harrell with the ball now, passes down to the block. The shot off the glass is good for Victor Ramirez. 4 points for Ramirez, and the lead back to double figures for the Eagles at 11, 32-21. Fallow looking to inbound, does so to Creason on the far side. Crossover goal for Creason. Triple team passes kicked out of bounds, and it will be Balko basketball inbounding on the far sideline. 7:20 to go here in the third quarter. Braxton Fowler to inbound, does so to nobody, and it's knocked away and stolen. Coming back, shot the other way, and we have an offensive foul on the shot. Victor Ramirez with his third personal foul. So Creason passed it one way and Smith cut the other. It ended up being stolen, but no harm, no foul, as there was an offensive foul. So back-to-back turnovers, and it will be Balko basketball inbound from Romju to Fowler. Fowler being pressured in the backcourt, goes to Creason. Creason up to Smith. Smith breaking the press over to Hall. Hall has the ball underneath the basket. Triple team shot off the glass. Good. Basket good for Jaden Hall. 7 points for the senior. Quickly into the front corner of the Eagles, driving all the way in. Shot around the rim, no good. Schreiner put back is good. 8 points for Schreiner, and the lead back to 11 at 34-23. Mason Romju pass over to Creason. Full court press being employed by the Eagles. Creason has the ball, looking to get rid of it, does so to Hall. Hall over to a cutting Fowler, shot off the glass, no good, gets his legs taken out from under him. Has words for Christian Galcine as he gets up, but he'll be at the line to shoot too. That'll be Galcine's second personal foul. First free throw for Fowler, barely draws iron on the front end. Fowler working out his elbow. He landed kind of on his funny bone. Victor Ramirez arguing the call, not sure what he's arguing, but his legs were taken out from under him. Second free throw is on the way and good. Basket good by, free throw good by Fowler. That's 9 points for him, and it's 34-24. Goodwell basketball into the front court. Galcine with the ball between the circles, passing over now to Schreiner on the free throw line, extended on the near side. Feeding Espino, shot is on the floor, so basket does not count, but the foul is going to be on Mason Romju, and that'll be his fourth personal foul. So Romju will be done for the rest of the quarter at the very least. Espino to do the inbounding honors for the Eagles. Does so to Ramirez. Ramirez passes over to Espino. Espino driving in. Took like 4 steps. They did not call it. Three-pointer misses everything. Rebounded by Hall. Balko looking to come back the other way. Full court press again being employed by Goodwell. Balko yet to prove that they can really effectively break this press. So Goodwell's going to keep employing it. Into the front court, Fowler has it over to Cardwell on the far side. Cardwell back to Fowler. Fowler thought about the three-pointer, saw Schreiner running at him, opted not to. It's going to back out. They're going to reset the offense. 34-24, the score favor Goodwell. 5:53 to go here in the third quarter. Fowler looking to get rid of it, does so to Nathan Smith on the near side, handing it off to Fowler. Balko to reset. Fowler calling the play from the near sideline. Being guarded by Espino on the near side. Utilizing the Hall screen, bounce pass over to Smith. Smith to Hall on the paint. Shots off the glass, no good, but he's fouled on the shot. Goodwell foul on Abel Espino. That'll be his second personal foul. Jaden Hall will be at the line to shoot 2. Hall's first free throw is on the way and good. Hall 4 of 4 from the line so far in the game. 8 points. Second free throw is up. And I jinxed him. Free throw is no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Coming back the other way. 9-point lead for Goodwell. Into the front court, Espino has the ball in the corner. Passing now down to Taylor. Shot's no good. Offensive rebound back to Taylor. Taylor's shot is off the glass. No good. He's fouled. On the shot, foul is going to be on, I think, Adam Creason. Yes, foul is going to be on Adam Creason. It'll be his third personal foul. Second team foul. Jaden Harrell will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Eagles. First free throws around the rim, no good. things definitely more physical in the early going of the second half here than it was in the first half. Second free throw is up and good. So Harold converts 1 of 2 3-points for the junior, and it's a 10-point lead for Goodwell, 35-25. 5:26 to go here in the third quarter. Cardwell looking to inbound, does so to Creason. Creason over to Fowler, who breaks the press. Slamming on the brakes in the front court, has the ball, bringing it back out, being guarded very closely by Galcine. Over to Smith. Smith with the ball. Looking to get rid of it. Long outlet to Fowler on the far side. Balko to reset the offense. Fowler has the ball at the free throw line extended, being guarded by Espino. Splits the double team. Loses control. We have a reach-in foul on maybe Harold? Yes. Foul's going to be on Jaden Harold. It'll be his third personal foul, third team foul. It will be Balko basketball inbounding on the baseline with 5:07 to go here in the third quarter. Stepping into the game for the Eagles will be Aiden Gonzalez replacing Jaden Harold. Harold being very effective. His numbers aren't great, but you know, sometimes numbers aren't everything, and he's being very effective in what he's doing. Fowler with the ball on the far sideline, being guarded closely by Galcine. Utilizing the Creason screen, reverses course, passes over to Nathan Cardwell. Now down to Creason on the block. Going up, shot is blocked by Schreiner. Coming back the other way is Galcine. Cardwell reaching in. They'll pull it back out. Galcine now driving in through the double team. Shots off the glass. Good, and he's fouled. Basket good by Christian Galcine. Foul is going to be on Adam Creason. That'll be Creason's fourth personal foul. So 4 fouls on Creason, 4 fouls on Ramju. And Balko in a world of hurt right now, and they're going to leave Creason in the game as Ramirez is going to shoot the bonus free throw. And it's good. So Ramirez converts the 3-point play. Mason Ramju coming back into the game with his 4 fouls, replacing Nathan Cardwell. Apparently Cardwell has blood. And so both Ramju and Creason with 4 fouls in the third quarter, still in the game. 38-25 the score, favor Balko. Heavy pressure on the backcourt to Hall. Hall over to Creason. Creason up to Ramju, ahead of everybody. Shots off the glass, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds by Goodwell. It will be Balko basketball. Ramju kind of unnecessarily did an up and under move and ended up missing the shot. And you can't just give points away in a game like this. Inbound goes to Fowler on the near side, utilizing the Hall screen. Splitting the double team, shot goes off. Offensive foul for Braxton Fowler. That'll be his second personal foul. 13-point lead for Goodwell and the ball. Coming into the front court now over to Espino. Espino with the crossover dribble, holding the ball now, picks up his dribble down to Schreiner at the free throw line. Spin move, driving in. Ball's loose on the floor. No, I thought it was a tie ball. It was not. Ball stolen. Balko coming back the other way very slowly. They need to hurry. They wasted a lot of time in the backcourt, still wasting a lot of time in the backcourt. Hall barely makes it across the timeline. Over to Creason. Creason with the ball, and Balko's going to slow down and reset the offense. Passing the halfway mark of the third quarter. Goodwell 38, Balko 25. Bounce pass over to Smith. Smith down to Creason on the block. Double teamed over to Smith. Smith for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Hall. Saved, but out of bounds, and it will be Goodwell basketball. And ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. For a second time, I've gotten a notification that there's profanity going through on the broadcast. We apologize for that. I don't have any control over what people around us are doing, but that's the second time that we've gotten that. Jumper is no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Nathan Smith. Jaden Hall now in the front court. Has the ball, gives it off to Braxton Fowler. Balko's going to reset the offense. 38-25, and Balko's offense has gone ice cold here in the third quarter. Bounce pass over to Smith. Now to Fowler on the far side. The free throw line extended, being guarded by Espino. Aggressive, good defense by Espino. Over to Adam Creason. Back to Fowler. Fowler's going to back up and reset the offense. Jaden Hall now on the near side. Has the ball, passing over to Nathan Smith. They can't even get into the paint. Outlet goes to Hall. Hall from the block is good. Basket good for Jaden Hall. That's 10 points for him. First Bison player in double figures, and it's 38-27 Goodwell. 2:40 to go here in the quarter. Bounce pass to Galcine. Holding the ball between the circles, now being guarded very loosely by Braxton Fowler. Over to Espino on the near side, down to the block. Schreiner has the ball. Over to Galcine for three. Three-pointer is in and out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Fowler. Balko to come back the other way. 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. Fowler double-teamed in the backcourt, passes to Creason, who are walking across the timeline on the near side. Met over here by Schreiner, driving in through a double-team, shoots over it, off the side of the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hall, loses control, ball goes out of bounds, or does not go out of bounds. Saved, and fast break opportunity for Goodwell. Espino's shot is off the glass and good. 19 points for Abel Espino. The lead back to 13 now at 40-27, 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And Mason Ramju travels with it in the backcourt. And Balko falling apart at the seams right now. Coming into the game for the Eagles will be Mason Taylor replacing Victor Ramirez. Espino thought about the three, opted not to take it. Dish off to Schreiner. Schreiner, 12-foot jumper off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Creason. Pressure in the backcourt and fouled. And we have a foul on, I think that's going to be on Abel Espino. If it is, that's his third personal foul. 5 team fouls. Coming back into the game for Goodwell will be Jaden Harold replacing Espino. A minute 44 to go here in the third quarter. 40-27 the score favor the number 17 Eagles. Long outlet goes to Nathan Smith, who's in the front court. Met out there by Mason Taylor. Braxton Fowler now near the circle. Circling around. Bounce pass to Ramju. Over to Hall on the block. Shot is off the glass and good. 12 points for the senior Hall. 11-point lead for Goodwell at 40-29. Crossing the timeline is Galcine. Over to Taylor on the far side, back to Galcine between the circles. Now over to Harold on the near side, passes to Schreiner. Schreiner backing down the defense, 10-foot jumpers off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Creason. Balko with the ball, a minute 6 to go here in the third quarter. Double teamed in the backcourt, ball is knocked away and stolen by Harold. Over to Schreiner. Schreiner driving in, bounce pass now. Shot off the glass and good by Galcine. 4 points for Galcine, lead back to 13 now. 51 seconds to go in the quarter. 42-29 the score, favor Goodwell. Hall passing out of a double team into the front court. Creason cross-court pass to Fowler. Over to Smith. Smith, 14-foot jumpers in and out, no good. Rebounded by Harold. Ball deflected off of Ramju and out of bounds. It will be Goodwell basketball with 33.6 to go here in the quarter. Goodwell doing exactly what we expected Goodwell to do in this game. Just dominating possession on both sides of the ball, pressuring everything that Balko does, making the Bison uncomfortable. Cross-court pass over to Taylor. Taylor to Gonzalez. Ball is knocked away, picked back up by Gonzalez. Down to Taylor on the block. Is picked up by Creason, and we have a foul in the backcourt. Foul on Jaden Harold. That'll be Harold's fourth personal foul. So really foul trouble for the first time for Goodwell. And into the game for the Eagles will be Vance Schreiner replacing Jaden Harold. So now we have Vance Schreiner and Ben Schreiner both on the floor at the same time, and it's every announcer's worst nightmare. 13 seconds to go here in the quarter. 42-29. Creason pass into the front court. Nathan Smith cross-court pass to Fowler. Out of bounds, and it will be Goodwell basketball with 5.7 to go in the quarter. So Goodwell will have one final shot. Balko getting their defense back quickly so that they don't get burned on a quick play. Hall coming into the backcourt to try and pressure the inbound. Three-pointer at the buzzer is off the front iron, no good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score. Goodwell 42, Balko 29. Balko bites the basketball. Continue in just a moment.
I don't know. I think we got it, but yeah.
I might have hit it, but you didn't jump it.
Wonder if someone got hit down there, maybe.
Welcome back to Duster Arena here in Beaver, Oklahoma, where the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles lead the Balko Bison by a score of 42-29. Goodwell being paced by Abel Espino, 19 points. 8 for Ben Schreiner, 6 for Victor Ramirez, 4 for Christian Galcine, 3 for Jaden Harold, and 1 for Aiden Gonzalez. Jaden Hall leading the Bison with 12 points, 9 for Fowler, 6 for Adam Creason, and 2 for Mason Ramju. Mason Ramju and Adam Creason with 4 fouls apiece, however, going into the final quarter. And Jaden Harold with 4 fouls leading into the final stanza for the Eagles. Balko will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Fowler bringing it across the timeline on the far side, being guarded very closely by Christian Galcine. Jaden Hall now at the elbow, passes over to Smith, now back to Fowler between the circles. Being guarded again by Galcine. Looking to get rid of it, bounce pass over to Hall at the free throw, or to Smith at the free throw line, extended over to Hall at the elbow. Smith thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Cross court pass to Fowler instead, and Balko's going to reset the offense. Galcine guarding Fowler between the circles. Fowler slips and falls, maintains his dribble, passes over to Adam Creason. Creason has the ball, give it back to Fowler, and Balko will reset again. Balko running a lot of time off the clock, which is something unfortunately they do not have. Here going down to Adam Creason, double teamed. He's going to drive in. Shot is up off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Galcine. And Goodwell looking to run the other way. Long outlet pass intercepted by Ramju. Ramju gives it off to Fowler. And for the first time, I think, since early in the first quarter, Goodwell not employing a full court press. Fowler bringing it across the timeline, utilizing the Hall screen. Reverses course over to Smith. Smith down the Hall on the block. Shot is off the glass, no good, but he's fouled by Mason Taylor. That'll be Taylor's first personal foul. 16 foul. Oh, correction, they're going to call that on Ben Schreiner. That'll be Schreiner's second personal foul. 7th team foul, but the foul's on the shot, so it'll be 2 shots for Jaden Hall. The senior at the line for Balko. First free throw is on the way, off the front iron, no good. Abel Espino checking back in for the Eagles, as is Victor Ramirez. Hall awaiting the ball from the official for the second free throw. 6:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. 42-29 the score. Favor the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles. Second shot from Hall is on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Schreiner. And Goodwell's going to come back the other way. So after making his first 4, Hall has missed his last 3 free throws. Ramirez with the ball, passing it over to the wing, back to Ramirez. Back to the wing. Over to Taylor. Taylor down to the block. Schreiner's shot is off the glass and good. They just don't have the Bison just don't have an answer for Ben Schreiner or Abel Espino, either one. They have 29 of the Eagles' 44 points. Creason loses control of it. Ball pinballed around, loose on the floor, picked up by the Eagles, coming back the other way. Numbers for Goodwell if they hurry. Driving in, dishing out now to the paint. Espino driving in, shot over Creason, no good. Rebound picked up by Schreiner, off the glass and good. Second chance points for Goodwell have been their key tonight. 46-29 now. The lead has ballooned to 17 points. Hall trapped in the backcourt, deflected and stolen. Coming quickly back the other way now are the Eagles. And Balko just kind of look like they're going through the motions now. Three-pointer is good for Abel Espino. 22 points for Espino, and it's a 20-point lead for Balko. 49-29. And the fight simply looks to be gone out of this Bison team. Their heads are down, their hands are down, and they're not hustling anymore. The foul is going to be on Mason Taylor. That'll be Taylor's first personal foul. 8th team foul, so Nathan Smith will be at the line shooting 1-1 for the Bison. Balko's next game will be on January 4th against a familiar foe. They'll be playing Laverne. Last time they saw Laverne was on a football field. And so it'll be a little bit different to see them in a basketball setting, as the front end of the 1-1 for Smith is up and good. That's Smith's first point of the game, believe it or not. And the bonus free throw forthcoming for the junior. Free throw is on the way and good. Smith converts both, and it's now 49-31 favor Goodwell, and this is more along the lines of, I think, what we expected this game to look like. To the top of the key now, Mason Taylor has the ball, passing over to Espino, back to Taylor between the circles. Over to Ramirez on the far side, double team comes, backs off. Driving in now is Ramirez, holding the ball down to Schreiner on the block, spinning move on Creason. Shot is affected, however, and no good. Rebounded by Hall. Coming back the other way now is Braxton Fowler. 5:03 to go in the ball game. 49-31. Fowler with the ball being guarded by Espino. Espino knocks it away. Picked back up. Pass over to Creason. Now down to Hall. Has it on the block. Over now to Creason at the elbow. Creason backing down. Schreiner loses control. Picks it back up. Ball loose. We have a timeout on the floor called by Coach Regier. We'll take it with him. 4:44 to go in the ball game. Goodwell 49, Balko 31. Balko Bison basketball continue in a moment.
It's coming from here. I heard it that time. It's the third time. It's the third time. Yeah, I caught that one. Yeah. What they don't understand is, like, we can lose our broadcasting rights over that. I mean, they don't care. It's not their broadcast, but still. That's 3 times. Shake your head. It's true.
Welcome back to Duster Arena here in Beaver, Oklahoma, where the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles lead the Balko Bison by a score of 49-31. Play getting quite sloppy here in the fourth quarter. A lot of turnovers for the Bison. And I would say 95% of that is just due to the incredible pressure defense being given by the Goodwell Eagles. They've played a wonderful game. And, I mean, that's the only way to describe it. Nathan Smith looking to inbound underneath the basket, trying to find someone, can't. Long outlet goes, intended for Ramju, but it's intercepted. Espino in front of everybody, shot off the glass is good, and he's fouled. Basket good for Abel Espino. Mason Ramju fouls out of this game with 2 points. And Ty Smith will come into the game. And I don't understand at that point why you don't just let that go. He's clearly ahead of everyone. You just got to let that one go. Live to fight another day. Free throw from Espino is up and good. He completes the three-point play. 25 points for Abel Espino. A 21-point lead now for Goodwell. In the backcourt, pass goes to Fowler, who brings it across the timeline. Crossover dribble, picked up by Hall. Back to Ty Smith, loses control of it, picking it back up now. Ball's knocked away and stolen. Espino's ahead of everyone. Layup for Espino's good. 27 points for Espino. And it's a 23-point lead now for Goodwell at 54-31, approaching the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Adam Creason with the ball in the backcourt. Here comes the double team, dribbles out of it, crossing the timeline. Pass to Ty Smith, who's ahead of everyone, passes it to nobody in particular. Out of bounds, and it will be Goodwell basketball. I think Smith just saw a body out the corner of his eye, and he just passed it, and then he looked up and saw that it was the referee, who unfortunately is not playing in this game. However, he was wide open. So, I understand that. So, bounce pass goes to the elbow. Aiden Gonzalez with it on Hall. Espino jumper is no good. Foul's going to be, I think, on Jaden Hall. Yeah, foul's going to be on Jaden Hall. That'll be his first personal foul. Espino at the line to shoot 2. Free throws off the front of the rim and no good. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Espino's first miss either from the field or from the line all night long. I mean, you can't play any better than Abel Espino has played tonight. Second free throw is up and good. So Espino converts 1 of 2, 28 points for the junior. Timeout on the floor, I think, for a substitution. It's going to take me a minute to try and figure out who's out there. Goodwell only has 4 players on the floor. Yeah, Goodwell only has 4 players on the floor right now. Yeah, I think Goodwell was trying to figure out the personnel because they were trying to get their starters off the floor, and they had more people come off than went on, is what happened there. And that happens in a setting like that where it's a bunch right in a hurry. So Goodwell calls a timeout just to kind of get their personnel straight, and Coach Regier is going to wave the towel, and Coach Strain is going to be content to let him. So with 3:46 to go here in the ball game, the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles lead Balko by a score of 55-31. Abel Espino has been absolutely unbelievable in this game. 28 points on 8 of 8 from the floor and 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Absolutely unbelievable performance for Abel Espino. Ty Smith to inbound to Braxton Fowler. Bounce pass from Fowler over to Smith at the free throw line on the near side. Espino going for the steal, doesn't get it. Braxton Fowler going up for the shot, is fouled on the shot. First free throw is on the way for Fowler, up and good. Foul's going to be on Adrian Slaughter. That'll be Slaughter's first personal fouls. He just checked into the game. Free throw good for Fowler. That puts Fowler in double figures with 10 points. Second free throw from the junior is on the way, around the rim and good. 11 points for Braxton Fowler. 3.5 to go in the ball game, in a game that is no longer a game. It was close for a long time, and the Goodwell just pulled away here in the second half. Turnaround jumpers off the rim, no good. Put back, also no good. Ball deflected, picked up by Nathan Smith. Coming back the other way for the Bison is Nathan Smith, crossing the timeline at the center logo. Calling for an isolation, being guarded by Nathan Haynes. Three-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Carter Brace. Coming back the other way now is Peyton Langford. Langford driving all the way and splitting a double team. He's fouled on the floor. Oh no, they're going to say he lost it out of bounds, and he twisted his ankle, so he's going to come off the floor. Trent Cates and Gentry Parker coming into the game, as well as Levi Milliken for the Bison. Coming into the game for Goodwell will be Adrian Slaughter. And apparently it was a little bit of a fairly substantial injury. They're still tending to Langford on the sideline. Gotta hope he's okay. In a game at this point, you really don't want to see anything like that. But they're still tending to him on the sideline. Braxton Fowler brings the ball across the timeline toward the near side, crossover dribble, being guarded by Velasquez. Over to Gentry Parker, back to Fowler between the circles, has the dribble. Being guarded closely by K.O. Collins. Fowler driving in, passes back to Case. Case looking to get rid of it. He's double teamed, brings it back out, hands it off to Fowler, and Balko to reset the offense. 2:23 to go here in the ballgame. Over to Parker. Parker for three, off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Carter Brace. Eagles wanting to run, coming the other way. Brace over to Slaughter. Slaughter passing that down to the elbow. Shot goes awry. Rebound loose, batted around on the floor. Possession arrow favors Goodwell, and it will be Eagle basketball with just over 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Again, hats off to the Goodwell Eagles for a tremendous game today. Their defensive pressure was absolutely tremendous all night long, and that's exactly, as a coach, what you're looking for. Vince Schreiner, three-pointer is off the glass, no good. We have a foul on not sure who was on. Foul on, I think it was Carter Brace, it looks like. So it'll be Brace's first personal foul. Levi Milliken at the line for the Bison to shoot 1-1. Oh no, Balko now in the double bonus, so Milliken at the line to shoot 2. The freshman looking for his first points of the game. First free throw is off the side of the iron and no good. Just under 2 minutes remaining in this ballgame, 55-31. The score favors the number 17 ranked Goodwell Eagles. Goodwell will move to 9-0, and Balko will fall to 3-1 on the season. A long season still ahead for the Bison, and one that shows a lot of promise, especially given how they've started. Into the front court, driving in, Cale Collins with the shot that's up and good. Collins' first basket of the game is now 57-31. Eagles with their largest lead of the game at 26 now, a minute 38 to go in the ballgame. Braxton Fowler directing traffic on the offensive end. Utilizing the Milliken screen, going around, driving through the lane. Shot is off the glass and good. Basket good for Braxton Fowler, now 13 points for him. And it's 57-33. Into the front court, Carter Brace thought about the three-pointer, opted not to take it. Now over to the far side. Driving in, 15-foot jumper is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Milliken. Looking to get rid of it. He's double-teamed in the backcourt, passes to Fowler. We're just over 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Balko not too terribly disappointed with their showing in this as the ball's knocked away and stolen. Goodwell with numbers ahead of everyone. Ball's deflected out of bounds. And we're at the point where the people that don't ever get to play are in there getting some action, and so you like to see it, and it's fun because the parents that really don't ever get to see their kids in action are getting to see their kids play in a meaningful game. It's a championship game in a tournament. Braxton Fowler with the ball for the Bison. He's bringing it across the timeline diagonally on the far side into the front court, utilizing the Milliken screen. Passing over to Gentry Parker. Parker has the ball. It's knocked away and stolen. Coming into the front court is Braden Garrison. Shots off the glass and good. Basket good for Braden Garrison. Sophomore with his first points of the game. It's 59-33. Braxton Fowler with the ball, being guarded by Pete Martinez. Fowler double teamed in the backcourt. Has over to Ty Smith. Smith over to Gentry Parker. Parker driving in. 6-foot jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Ty Smith. 7 seconds, cross-court pass over to Fowler. Fowler to Gentry Parker. Parker for three from the wing. Off the head of Braden Garrison, and that's going to be the ball game with the final score. Goodwell 59, Balko 33. The first half was much closer than anticipated. The second half was not. The second half was exactly what we expected to see. So Balko winning the silver medal in this tournament. Goodwell are the champions of this. Goodwell will move to 9-0 on the season. Their ranking will undoubtedly jump after this tournament. Balko will fall to 3-1 on the season, and they'll have about a week and a half off before they face Laverne in their next matchup, and that'll be a time for Balko really to kind of focus on their offense, have a chance to really kind of settle into basketball mode. And just a reminder that a week ago, Balko was playing football, and so you know this is not an unexpected result. And you look down, and the Bison players are smiling, and they're content, I think, with their performance in this tournament, and they should be. Okay, so the post-game recap, Braxton Fowler leading the way with 13 points for the Bison, 12 for Jaden Hall, 6 for Adam Crease, and a 2 apiece for Mason Ramju and Nathan Smith. Abel Espino with 28 points, an unbelievable effort, matching the entire Bison team nearly by himself. 12 points for Ben Schreiner, 6 for Victor Ramirez, 4 for Christian Galcine, 3 for Jaden Harold, 2 apiece for Braden Garrison and Cale Collins, and 1 point for Aiden Gonzalez. You add everything up, it gets you to the final score of Goodwell 59, Balko 35. So Balko falls in this game, but again, silver medalist in this tournament. That's not a bad tournament whatsoever, and you'll definitely take it. If you're Coach Regier, that's definitely the way to go. So we will be gone now for about a week and a half. Next time we see you will be on January 4th as the Balko Bison and the Lady Bison take on Laverne from Laverne, Oklahoma. Until next time, this is David Vaughn reminding you that no amount of success can compensate for failure of the home. Make sure that you let your family know each and every day just how much you love them. And now, until next time, take care and God bless.